Unicorns and glitter and taxidermy critters are just some of the things they like. They also enjoy 80s hair bands, Grizzly Adams and John Goodman, so if you think that's weird then you can take a hike. But the things they enjoy the most are making art and cracking jokes, so without further ado, here are your hosts. You've got your two artsy gals, your two artsy gals. Here are your two artsy gals.
Hey listeners, Katie here. Just a few things before we get started on this Katie and Lonnie doing stuff episode. So when we do these episodes, we are actually working on what we're talking about as we record, as you know. And we decided a couple of times ago that it would be a better idea if we used our portable recorder instead of putting our microphones on the table that we use to record at, because that gives us more room to do stuff. And also we were getting a lot of microphone bumping and the table was shaking because it's just a little folding table. So it was making some kind of annoying noises for people when they were listening. We're still getting some noises though, some different kind of noises, because like our portable microphone, I don't have a pop filter on it. I will try to remedy that next time. And it's still picking up, like it picks up a lot more background noise, I noticed, than our regular microphone. So in this episode, you're going to hear some kind of clicking and wet sounds. And what that is the brayers rolling through paint on the Geli plates. I tried to edit that out as background noise, but it just wouldn't do it. So sorry. We're still working on it. I'm thinking maybe next time we're going to try it on putting the portable recorder on a tripod. But anyway, it's not that bad, but it's something that irritated me. So I hope it doesn't irritate you guys. I am going to keep it simple this week. Normally I go through all the different ways that you can support the podcast, but I want to focus right now on you guys rating and reviewing us on iTunes or in whatever else you use to listen to us. iTunes is a big deal because like we all know, that's where most of the podcasts, like most people listen to podcasts through iTunes. It's also very important in Stitcher or Google Play or wherever you listen to us, but I'm not going to talk about any money or anything this week. We need more listeners, and in order to get more listeners, people have to find our podcast. And for people to find our podcast, the algorithm, especially in iTunes, you get bumped up higher in search results if you have more ratings and reviews. And right now we only have about 5 or 6, and we've been a podcast for 3 years. So if you guys right now can just take a couple minutes and if you're listening to us through the Apple iPod app, it's really super easy to rate us and to rate and review through that. Or if you're at your computer and you're on iTunes, go to iTunes, and actually, even if you listen to us through something else, if you could just make an iTunes account and go do that, as well as doing it in Stitcher or whatever, that would be great. Rate and review, give us some stars, say some nice things about us, because we need more listeners, and that's how we're going to get them. If you would like to contact us with any questions or comments or suggestions about future episodes, you can do that by emailing twoartsygals@gmail.com, or you can call us at 503-395-7190 and leave a voicemail that we will probably play on the show if it's an awesome voicemail. Keely the Awesome, she's one of our listeners. She keeps threatening to do it. I think this is your week, Keely. I'm just going to say. Personal message, you to me. We haven't had a message in a while. I think you should call and sing us a song like he keeps threatening to. You can see pictures of the stuff that Lonnie and I did today in this episode on our website, twoartsygals.com. We did some pretty cool stuff, and we were just playing around. We also have a lot of links for you for this show, so check that out for sure. Also follow us on all the social medias. You can follow us on Facebook is important because that's where we do most of our announcements and stuff. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're Two Artsy Gals in all those places. And we are on Pinterest. And you are going to want to check out the Pinterest board for this episode, which we always link on the Two Artsy Gals website in the show notes for each show. So anyway, I'm going to let you get to it and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, this is Katie.
And this is Lonnie.
And you're listening to Two Artsy Gals! Yay! We're excited today. Oh my god, the dog is like... my dog who just literally fucking you've been here for 10 minutes. We were outside with him for like 3 of those 10 minutes since you arrived. Mm-hmm. And then he went straight upstairs and fucking dropped a deuce on the bathroom floor. I don't know what the fuck his deal is. He's pissing me off, man. Fucking dog. But I'm excited. I stayed up late last night. If you guys saw the video that I posted, which would have been like, what's today? Thursday? Yes, you can start playing. Okay. It would have been Wednesday night that I posted the video of making homemade jelly plates. Yay! So I've been wanting to talk about jelly plates forever. I don't really know. I've never used them before. I've seen them used. It's kind of...
Oops, I probably used too much paint.
Well, lessons learned. Here's the dog. Get out of there.
This is how we learn.
This is how we learn stuff. Wait, I saw a cool thing. No, never mind. You can do that. But I saw a really super cool thing that I want to talk about later.
Okay.
But anyway, we're doing a doing stuff episode today. And because I've always wanted to try jelly plates, I thought that it would be fun to make them.
Katie and Lonnie are doing stuff. Katie and Lonnie, they do lots of stuff.
We had them on our list of things that we would like to have purchased for us or whatever on Amazon, but I decided that it would be really cool to try to make them ourselves. So I found a recipe. You should stamp that onto a paper.
Oh, I should.
Because that will be cool.
Thank you.
a recipe to make your homemade one on crafttestdummies.com. And I will post a link to it. They have a recipe for making a permanent jelly plate and a temporary jelly plate. The permanent jelly plate replaces part of the water with glycerin. But it's easy. It's cheap to make because all it takes is their recipe. I doubled it, but it takes 4 packets of unflavored gelatin. I also,
so cool.
For our vegan listeners, I found a vegan recipe that has you can use the brayer if you want to, but you don't have to. That's our dry brayer.
Okay.
Or not, because that makes a terrible... My brayer needs a little fucking oil.
Listen.
Anyway, I found a recipe that uses agar, and carrageenan, I think. They're both... where are we going to put these when we're doing them?
I know.
We need to make a spot. My studio
true.
is a mess. Maybe this side should be our finished side. And this side should be our... Oh, here's the thing I was looking for. I'm totally losing my train of thought. Because this is how it happens on our doing stuff episodes.
I know.
We're doing stuff and we're recording. Anyway, I found a vegan recipe for you guys that uses agar or that other thing I said. But they're both seaweed. They're gelatin replacement made from seaweed. So I will post that as well as the recipe that I used on the blog post for this episode. But I thought some people may not know what jelly printing is.
I didn't until last night.
Yeah, Lonnie didn't know, and I only know about it because I know some people who do it. And I know we need more room. We need a bigger table. We're going to need a bigger table. Dude, spread. Yeah, do that.
Okay.
So... And we can actually put some there too if we want.
Okay.
But let me move this.
And I'll just kind of just open this up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're spreading out newspaper to see if I would have been really prepared. The spring cleaning would have carried over into my studio already, and then we would have a nice neat place.
No,
to
I
work.
really need to do that in mine too. I was laughing yesterday at just what a crazy mess I have going on. Ooh, it's still neat though.
Yeah,
Still
you can
cool.
still keep picking stuff up with that, or you can wipe it off with the rag that I gave you.
Okay.
Anyway, Lonnie and I are trying jelly prints. Jelly prints are it is a form of mono printing, which mono printing basically just means it's a one-off print. Like, it's a way of printing that you can't replicate. It makes a one-of-a-kind image. Now, you can keep picking stuff up off of it, but each one is going to look different. So, instead of, like, preparing a printing press, per se, where you have, like, in any other form of printing, like you have a stamp or you have your letters set or whatever, instead of doing that, and being able to utilize that as many times as you'd like, you're kind of just setting up almost a temporary printing situation. So that's what jelly printing is. And
it's really neat.
It's really neato. And the jelly plates are, I feel like that's too much. Jelly plates are, they're just a little thing made out of really gelatin. They're really thick gelatin. And I think probably the ones that you buy probably have more. Whoa!
This
See, I
paint
told
is
you it would be
constipated.
super gloppy.
This paint is... Yeah.
Gloppy as fuck.
Ooh. Get some
Oh my god, that's
action
going to be way
sounds.
too much paint on there.
Oops, okay.
You're so funny. But yeah, so we're giving it a try, guys. And right now this is like our first real run at it. The things you need aside from your jelly plates, but we should be taking pictures of these. I think I'm gonna.
Oh
What the
yeah.
fuck did I do with my phone again? I keep losing shit. I'm gonna get up and get my phone really quick. I'll cut this little part out, but because
Yeah, I'm doing
that looks all Valentine.
looks
Do not look up.
crazy. Let's see. I will
What the
try.
fuck did I do? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's right there. It's right there, Lonnie.
What is?
My phone. It's right behind me. Now, you can get online, and I'm going to link Jelly Plate's website. And I'm not going to really talk about their jelly plates because we're not using them, and I've not really used them before. So I don't feel like I can accurately... Here, let me take a picture really quick before you
Okay.
do anything. I don't feel like I can accurately talk about their product because we're not using their product. So just know that it is... I think they're probably the most popular. There are a few other brands out there, but Jelly Plate is kind of the most popular one. And they have a lot of resources on their website. They have a lot of tutorials. They have a blog where they post about ways to get cool texture. So the whole point and what we're doing here is making a mess.
It's really
Ooh, that
fun
kinda turned out
though.
pretty.
Oh my gosh, that's really pretty.
So you put
It
your
reminds
paint.
me of Mexico. I
It
don't know
does,
why.
kind
That's
of.
really wow. You got to get a picture of that.
I will. So you put your paint on directly on the jelly plate. It takes not a lot. Oh my god, Lonnie, that looks amazeballs!
This is so fun, you guys.
Oh my god, we're going to be so squealy and excitable about all of this because it does pretty
I'm kind of
things.
copying what I saw another person do.
But that's kind of the point of when you're learning to do things. It's you do what you see them do.
Oh,
For shit's sake. I'm sorry.
no, it's me. You guys, it's 4:20, okay? I'm like, not functioning.
I am going to... I think I'm going to do a stamp of this, and then I'm going to... Maybe I'll put some...
Oh, I love how this... Oh, I love
Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, I want to take a picture of it. Hold it down there. So...
Oh,
You're adding a color to the jelly plate, which I just took a
cool.
picture of. And then you're like taking textures. Oh wait, here, this is a fun texture. You're like putting stencils on them, and it kind of lifts some color, and it makes some texture, and then you stamp it. You put your paper over the top of it.
Cool.
And it lifts up the color, and it lifts up the cool texture that you've done. I will say that the difference in, as far as what I've read, the difference in the homemade products and the recipes is that the ones made with agar tend to be, that is awesome, tend to be a little drier, and they're a little less, I'm going to use the word sprouncy. So when you're laying down colors when you're putting stuff on the gelatin plate, it has the texture that you would expect hard gelatin to have. Yeah. Like it's springy and sprouncy.
Yeah.
And that
feels
allows,
good.
It
it's
does
very
feel
therapeutic.
Good.
It's like,
well, and I think what that does is it allows you to, see, now that turned out pretty cool.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
So I'm going to let that set, and I'm going to add more colors, different colors to it. It allows you, though, it picks up that texture that you want.
Yes.
In the paint that you've laid down, and then transfers that to your paper. So, and this is so easy we're just wiping this off with a damp cloth.
And I was nervous to wipe it at first, thinking that it would tear it apart. But it totally even wipes
I do think that you do need to be a little bit careful with the homemade ones, because they are, like last night I was reading, and I'm glad I read instead of trying to use a knife to cut it apart because it can tear. I just cut it into with scissors.
Hey, good tip.
So, but anyway, the thing that I was going to say about the difference between the agar is, and the gelatin is the agar doesn't have the sprounciness of the other, and it's therefore a little drier, and so I've read that it kind of soaks the paint up. The paint isn't, you have to work faster
with these.
No, with the the agar ones.
Oh, so. Okay, I see, because it can kind of soak things up.
I'm gonna do.
This is so rad, though, you guys. It's just.
This is fun, and Lonnie and I we've had a rough couple of weeks.
Yes.
Each of us for different reasons. There's just been some shit going on.
I know, yeah. It's like life. And
life is hard sometimes.
You and I think alike. I was going to Greentown next. Greentown. Sorry. I mean, paint. Green paint. Sorry.
Oh, I was like, okay. Do you want this?
Yes. Greentown.
You're reminding me of some cartoon I can't think of.
I'm just in a silly mood today. And I'm happy to see Katie because she understands me.
Me too.
And it's nice to be understood. It's important.
It is.
It means a lot.
I think you all know what it means when you get to spend time with yo bitches.
Yo, I know. It's good. It's good. Oh, this paint is so wonderful.
It is. We are using right now the Delusions.
Ah. Yeah, one of our listeners mentioned
Ashley
that.
Yeah, sent them to us.
Yay, thank you. They're
I love
so...
these. I keep thinking I need to make her a little painting and send it to her.
That would be so sweet.
Just to be, because it was awesome of her to send us these.
Yes.
You're so funny. I'm doing it all orderly and stuff, and you're like, just like, yeah.
Rando balando. Whoops. And then I say, whoops. That's what happens, kids. You get too crazy.
You know what I realized the other day, Lonnie?
What?
You and I, it's like 2 weeks to me first in the Gimme Gimmes.
That's exciting.
It is very exciting. We're going to go see a fun concert.
You have to decide. Do I do a tree or do I do a unicorn? These are difficult.
That is a tough decision. Ooh, look at this one, Lonnie. Hey, I'm making pretties. And I saw a thing on, so we have a fucking cool Pinterest board for this episode, you guys. And on the Pinterest board episode, there is a tutorial about how to do marbling with your jelly plate. So, like the marbled paper, which that's a way of mono printing too. The marbling process, like they're just making a kind of a one-off. Ew.
The unicorn is a little big.
Your unicorn is awesome.
Just going. It's fun because you just go for it, man.
Yeah, you're just doing, like, right now I'm kind of
Katie
trying
made such a beautiful, like, these together are like a sunset. Like an amazing.
And I'm using, like, I have stamps that I have carved. So I'm using some of my carved stamps. I actually don't know how well this one's going to work. We'll see. But that's going to make a cool print on paper. But the whole point is, like, once you get your textures and stuff, or once you get your paint on there, you just lift pieces of paint out with stamps or with anything, honestly. Like, I've seen some examples of people using the corrugated cardboard. They just peel the layer off and do the corrugated bit
Oh, yeah.
on there. Some people use blocks and then they wrap, they use blocks and then they wrap string around them or rubber bands around them to make, like, you're just using whoa, this is sticky feel.
Oh, that's cool. So, yeah, our plants, like, I saw people do it with leaves.
And
yeah.
what you're doing is, and doilies and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh, yeah, doilies. Yes.
You're just lifting some texture
So
off
you
of
could probably
the
do it
paint.
with lace.
Yes. Oh, speaking of lace, I also read that you can do jelly
Oh, that
printing
doesn't
on
work.
fabric.
That's okay. Oh, I saw that too, and I was like, ooh.
Something you'll have to do.
Ooh, that one didn't turn out, but it still looks cool.
Yeah, these are fucking awesome, you guys.
Yeah.
I want to see how this is going to turn out. So,
Let me see here. I feel like I don't know how to talk enough on these episodes.
I know
'cause
when we get all like
so
concentrated. Well, I think that
excited.
one of the things that I would like to do in the future, I kind of don't want to ruin this. I'm afraid I'm going to ruin this. I'm going to do this on another thing. One of the things that I would like to do in the future, so I keep saying that I'm working on these things, and I swear I am, but I just have been really busy with things that have taken precedence lately. Okay, that didn't work the way I wanted to. But now that I've taken some of that off. Anyway, we're going to be doing a Patreon account again, and I've been trying to think of cool things that people could do to, like, that we could give people as incentives to join our Patreon and be patrons. And, oh, actually, I want those stars. Can I use the star?
Oh, heck yeah.
Stencil? Can I use your star stencil, please?
Stars and Mars.
One of the things, though, that I was thinking about... Oh, cute, Lonnie, look.
Oh, that's cool.
One of the things that I was thinking about doing for that
She
was
lifted up stars.
for us to record some live video while we're doing our doing stuff episodes, because we try to do one a month. Sometimes we don't fit one in, but because we've decided a while ago that on doing stuff episodes we only record one episode that day because we get a little cray. Well, and it takes a lot of time. It takes time to set it up.
Yeah.
And then we got to clean up, and so,
Oh,
you
that
know.
looks so pretty now.
It does look so pretty now. I hope I didn't just ruin this one. Oh, not really. It's not as pretty as I thought it was going to be, but did that ruin that?
No, that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and I saw people like to use these for journal pages and
Yes.
stuff, for backgrounds.
Yeah, I guess we should kind of talk about what we could... You can use these for anything, though, honestly.
Cards. Yeah, like...
So basically what happens is you just have some cool shit around. Oh,
Yeah.
what I was going to say, though, is that I feel like one of our, I think we decided that one of our incentives for being a patron is getting live video of our Doing Stuff episodes that only you have access to, only patrons can have access to.
Oh, yeah.
So, actually, let's talk about that for a minute, because the only reason
would it be live or just recorded?
Well, we would record it live right while we're doing it.
I
and
see.
Then post
Okay.
it. I don't like editing video, so it would be minimally edited. But so what were the things that we talked about? Because last time we recorded, we had a meeting between recording sessions to talk about, we went to dinner and then we talked about this shit. But I think we decided that the big one, so for $20 and up, so whatever you want to do, $20 and over, would be having access to the live video, or the video of our Doing Stuff episodes, or extra tutorials and stuff like that. So that would mean that we would have to somehow film this. And so it wouldn't be the whole episode, because that's a lot of video. What it would probably be is we would record tutorials while we're doing stuff and just kind of piece together things that we've done.
Yeah.
And then you would get the video. Only patrons for the $20 and up category would have access to that. So then we were thinking that I think for the next category down, which I think we decided was $15 to $20 a month.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact numbers. I have notes. Trust me, peeps. I do. But I think the next category was $15 to $20. You would get the monthly newsletter. Ooh, I want to try some metallics too.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that right now.
metallics.
And actually, I want to try... Hey, Lonnie, there's a big tube of white paint in the... sticking up the highest. It's right there closest to you, above the narwhal. Thank you.
Yes.
I want to try something because I'm doing this thing. I'm working in a friend's journal right now. This black and white theme.
Cool.
So I would start up the monthly newsletter again, but only for people who donate in that category. Now, it would be kind of a look at what we're doing next month, and maybe some little like tips or hints, or like whatever, like products that Lonnie and I have discovered that we like, or any little thing like that. And so that would be only people who donate $15 and up would have access to that. So the people who also are getting the monthly video will be getting that as well. So $15 to $20, you would get the monthly newsletter. I'm doing this totally backwards. I should be talking about the lowest one to the highest one, because each one gets everything. So I'll backtrack a little bit. The lowest one gets from $1 to $15, or maybe it was $1 to $10. Anyway, the lowest category, if you donate $1 to whatever dollars a month, you will be listed on our donor page on the website. So we would have like a thank you page that would list all of our patrons and thank them for being fucking awesome patrons.
Yes.
And then the next one is the newsletter, the next category up. So from, I think, 15 to 20, you would get your name on the donor list. And, that looks like poo and it's too much paint. Boo. Okay, lesson learned. Oh, something's runny. I think it's my white paint. But look, it's kind of doing some cool shit.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm going to let that sit for a minute and do some weird shit. But anyway.
Katie's doing weird shit.
It is. I think that I mixed Delusions, the Delusions black and the white folk art. And I think some weird shit happened. So,
Yeah.
Oh, Lonnie, that's so pretty.
Oh,
Lonnie's
thanks.
like fucking pumping these out, man.
I just got all excited about it when I started learning about it, and I was like, I want to do this.
So anyway, if when we're doing these episodes, you go, God, I really wish I could see what the fuck these two are talking about, and you want to see that, then you could be a patron for $20 a month.
Oh,
And for 20, or if you feel like doing more, like whatever you feel is fair between 20 and up.
Yeah.
This is kind of neat.
This is really fun. I'm getting all colorful and I love it.
I'm looking for something to try. I want to try a thing, but no, I don't think there's enough pink down there. I'm going to add a little bit more gold to this and see just random droppies. But yeah, so we're making these mono prints with our awesome jelly plates that I made, yes.
Yes, thank you, Katie. These are cool. I can't wait to make.
And it literally took minutes last night.
That is so
like just minutes.
Great.
It was such an easy recipe. It wasn't a mess.
Yay!
Because I hate the messes.
Like we've got going on right now.
Oh, I'm looking for
Like
something to
this
drag through this, and I have this sitting right beside me, so that was super dumb.
I'm trying to use this extra paint up too, because I'm drowning in paint over here. Ooh, it looks like space now, Katie. Katie's making space. Like if you're going at warp speed.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to actually make scratches in this too, because I guess that's a thing you can do.
Oh yeah, you can draw into it, and it'll... Yes.
Oh my God, Lonnie. I see now through experimentation, I am making a really cool thing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What could we use these for, Lonnie? Let's tell people what you can use your mono prints for once you've printed them.
Well, I already said journal pages.
Journal pages, you can do postcards, gift card, like cards to people. You can use them in your altered journals or altered books. Collage. I have friends who just save these and then cut them up and put them in collage. I watched this lady did a tutorial talking about how if you feel like if you really love your print and it's hard to part with them and you don't want to cut them up or use them or anything, she was scanning them and then using them for backgrounds on her digital art.
Yes.
So that turned out pretty cool.
That is beautiful.
I'm going to do more to it and do another print off of it.
Ooh, Katie did just make space and it's really cool.
Well, now I kind of want to go for more space.
I know. Like, let's go there. It's 4:20. Just kidding. I'm censoring myself.
You're so funny. But yeah, these are just little neat bits that you could have around the house or have around your studio to add to anything. I think that the whole idea of scanning them and then having a permanent record of them, even if you don't use them as backgrounds in digital art, having them so you could just print them off and like print it and use it again and again is kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. Yes.
So I've taken this one that I just did and I left the paper off. Ew, our hands are so dirty right now.
It's great.
I used the black and white and gold background and then I'm doing a second print with it and I scratched more paint off of it and made more texture. So I'm kind of, oh yeah.
My laugh.
You're funny. Oh, look at this one.
Oh, cool.
That turned out really cool. I kind of like the scraping.
Yep.
The scraping is rad. I need more place to hang my stuff, though. To put my stuff. I'm just going to put this against my better judgment on my keyboard.
I'm making some cool plastic here, too.
Oh, God, you are. That is kind of amazeballs right now. I'm going to copy you and do one from here. Actually, I want to do the hand thingy, though.
Oh, the hand thingy. That's what I should put on this one.
Yeah, I have these cool stencils that my friend Cindy gave me when I was at her house a couple of years ago, visiting. They're henna stencils for like, or is it henna that they do them? What's that called when you do the drawings on your hands?
Yeah, henna.
There's a name for it though, but I can't think of it right now. But anyway, I have these really cool stencils that I'm trying to use in this, and they're pretty neato. These homemade ones, from what I can tell, last about a month. So, oh my god, that's awesome.
Boy. Okay, I'm just gonna...
Oh!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
It's kind of cool though. Even if it does
springy sproing.
get a little messered up.
I made this crazy, like, spiral stencil, and it is like a spring now. I'm like, oh yeah, removing it from the opposite one.
I kind of also like the fact that when you make this, when you load your stencil up with paint, you don't have to move it anywhere. You're laying paper on top of it.
Yeah.
That's neato. I'm going to have to go rinse my
Ooh.
wiping rag here pretty soon because it's making everything smeary. Yeah, we needed some fun, man.
Yeah, seriously.
We did. There's just been some shit in our world lately. Life gives you lemons sometimes, yo.
Yeah, it's rude.
We're making lemonade today.
Yeah. We don't need no rude ass lemons.
We don't. We need no fucking rude ass lemons. Are you kidding me, man? You kidding me right meow?
Are you kidding me right now?
Oh my god, at Joann's they have fabric that says, "Are you kidding me?" And it has kitties.
Uh-oh.
It could only be more perfect if it said right meow.
Yeah.
It should say right meow.
Oh man,
Did you know that they're making a second, what is that fucking movie? Super Troopers? Did you see that movie?
I think, yeah, I did.
That's where
yes.
that kind of came from, in a way.
Are you kidding me right meow?
Well, they were like, he tries to... It's a whole scene where he's trying to do that, like, as much as he can in one. They pull people over, and it makes people all like, what? They like pulled, I think it was a drunk driver or something, or somebody that was really stoned over. It was hilarious. Yes, that is the humor I enjoy.
Uh-huh.
The very, very juvenile kind.
Me too. I mean, come on, right?
Because that kind of shit is funny. One thing I have noticed about the paper, I'm just using drawing paper.
Yeah, me too. Kind of a rough texture.
Yeah, it is Strathmore drawing pad. I think heavier paper, if you did too many layers, you would want a heavier paper because it is getting a little, it's a little wrinkly.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking I'll probably have to press them after and, put them under some heavy books.
Oh, yeah, just put them under some books when they're... That's a good idea, Lonnie. When they're dry.
Yeah, and they'll
just
get
put them under some books. We're getting all quiet now.
Sorry, guys.
We're getting serious about what we're doing.
Seriously.
Aw, I got black accidental in it. But you know what? That's kind of cool. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, it does.
Leave that in there. Happy accidents. This is my favorite kind of thing, and I think this is just highly in the spirit of mixed media art because you don't really have a lot of control.
Yeah.
Over
over the result.
You are putting your colors on there, and you kind of have an idea of what you might want it to look like, but you don't have any control over that.
Yeah.
And I think that is extra cool.
Yes.
Oh, you...
It's
fucker. It's not doing what I want it to do. So I'm going to flip it over and do it like this. There we go. Because I'm going to put more colors on top of it.
cool.
See how that goes. I'm dropping things. You're just kind of winging it. I like winging it, Lonnie.
Yeah. Ooh, that's cool.
I think it needs a little bit more gold. It's kind of stinky, this paint. Makes me feel like we're little kids having play hour right now.
Yes.
So now I've been pressing the stencils into my jelly plate to lift texture off of the paint. But now I did a base layer and I laid a stencil on top of that base layer and then I put more paint on it. So, and now I'm going to peel the stencil off, hopefully revealing the base layer. We'll see how it goes. But again, no control. Aren't those fun textures?
Yeah.
I made a bunch of stencils. I think I actually did it for the podcast. Oh, this isn't going to work the way I thought it was going to, but oh well.
You can use that as a stamp.
Yes, on this.
I'm feeling quiet today. Gosh, I'm sorry. It's weird.
It's
I'm
okay.
Like,
Ha! Look, it's stuck to my hand.
hey!
You take a picture of this with my phone. 'Cause it's
I
so
know,
cool.
yes.
Oh, I'm going to get paint on my phone for sure today. Like, I just got some on my Doctor Who phone case. Making me sad.
Try to wipe my fingers before I...
The last time we did this...
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, I think I can do it. Last time we did this, I actually... I'm going to tweet that.
That's pretty.
The last time we did this, I had to scrape dried paint off of my phone. Oh, but look at that!
Oh, okay, let me get a picture of that.
Don't get my fatness in it. It's a camera.
Okay.
It's a camera you take a picture of your clam with.
It's underwater clamera.
Oh my god, we're like fucking 10 years old.
I've got spirals on everything. I wonder what that says. What does that mean?
No.
Spirals.
Want to use my knife?
Ooh. Stabby. Extra paint on there.
Okay, this is the moment of truth. We're going to see how this turned out. Yeah, that didn't turn out.
Oh, but kind of, so close.
Oh, well, that one I don't like today. But this turned out kind of cool, though. Geez, Lonnie, you're taking up all the room.
I totally am. You're right.
Jerk. No.
I know. Seriously. I'm like...
What's up with that?
There we go. There we go.
I'm going to try the marbling effect that I saw.
I am a printing machine.
You are. Lonnie is going to town. That's one of my favorite things about you, because when you learn about something that you like,
I get excited.
you get very excited and you do the fuck out of it.
I'm like doing this because I got a vision.
See, now mine is already, because we've been wiping it, it's starting to break down and get like a tear in it.
Yeah, I have a little tear too. I'm like trying to be gentle with
So
it.
I should note that we're probably not cleaning this in the way that you should. You can wash these with a little soap, like Dawn dish soap.
Yeah, someone had a spray bottle that I watched and they sprayed it down and then wiped it.
But I think because we're wiping it pretty hard with, like, I just have a bunch of old towels that I've torn up in my studio. Like, towels that, God, my hands look gross. I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, I'm going to use these wetter paints. No, these are not wetter paints. Holy
Some of them are. Some of them are.
I'm just going to do a layer of white.
Marbling thing.
I saw a tutorial on how to do, like, you know, the marbled paper? How to do paper marbling. I can make words.
You can.
Paper marbling with your jelly plates. I'm going to experiment with that. You know what I mean by paper marbling, right?
Yeah, yes. Sorry, I had to think about it for a second, but yes.
But anyway, and again, this is like, you know, these are temporary. I'll probably throw this in the garbage when we're done today, but I do plan on making a permanent one with the recipe when I get more glycerin.
Yeah, yeah.
So, which one of these is, this is pretty funny. Okay, I'll try this.
Hoping this works.
I think that the detail in this is a little small. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I might need bolder patterns.
The orange is ready. So, it's just a little difficult to pick up. Oh no. I'm going to get a skewer. That's what I'm going to get.
Oops.
I'm going to get a skewer, and I'm going to drop all my paper on the floor.
What are you going to skewer?
I'm going to use the skewer to do the marbling effect on this paper.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm really making a mess here.
Well, bummer. I'm kind of peeling up some of my paper with this stencil.
Oh no.
Should have used the other side.
That's what I did, but then it stuck to my hand, remember?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. I'll have to do something.
This is exciting. I haven't
Over
done
it.
anything like this in a while. Oh,
Yeah.
Kind of not working.
I needed this.
It.
Oh, shoot. Man, bummer, shimmer. But that's okay.
Shimmer.
It'll be a texture. It'll add a texture. Oh, I'll wash this. Sorry. Oops.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of washing to do when we're done with this episode. This is not exactly turning out the way I had hoped. But I still think it will be a cool texture.
Oh my gosh, that's pretty. It looks like flowers. Katie's got good ideas.
I steal good ideas. Oh, here it goes. Now it's doing what it's supposed to do a bit. We're getting really quiet, which means we're probably coming to the end of our doing stuff episode. We'll have to cut some stuff out. These always end up being a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
But Lonnie, can we talk for a minute about the stickers?
Stickers.
Because I gave you your stickers
yes,
today.
Thank you. I got some 2 Artsy Gals stickers, and they're very nice, and they smell really good.
If you like the smell of weird vinyl.
I love the smell of contact paper. I do.
And Jennifer, I think, was our listener that won the stickers.
Yay,
those are
Jennifer.
out in the mail to you. They've actually been sitting. The envelope has been sitting stamped and ready to go for a while. And I just keep forgetting to take it to the post office. So I sent it out with my husband today on his way to work.
Aw, nice.
So they're coming to you, Jennifer. Your stickers. I sent you a 2 Artsy Gals sticker and a Make Some Cool Shit Yo sticker. So they're headed to you. And they're nice stickers though. If you guys want
they
stickers,
really are nice.
Dude, go to our Redbubble store.
Yes.
You can access that. Who's texting now? Oh, that's my sweet friend Sharon asking me how my week is.
Aww. Sharon's super nice.
Sharon has had a very busy last couple of weeks.
With all the new animals.
Oh my gosh. She has baby sheep. She has baby goats. This looks kind of like poop.
No, it's pretty. I like it.
They've got all the animal babies over there, and I invited myself for a baby animal barbecue. Not eating the baby animals. I should rephrase that. I'm going to rephrase that. I said, we should have a barbecue so I can come play with the baby animals.
Yes.
And she said, yes. I said, I'll bring potato salad and a delicious pie. So now I have to make that happen.
Yum.
Because, especially before it gets too hot. Because I'm just going to say, I am the worst friend in the world to have in the summertime. Because I never want to leave my house. Once it gets hot outside, I'm like, meh, it's too hot. I don't want to go anywhere. Meh. I sound like Meowth. Only people who do Pokemon or had a child who... I'm not even kidding you. I hated Pokemon when August was little.
Yeah?
I wanted to kill all the Pokemon and the trainers. Like, only because their voices just made me insane. And then my son tried to talk like them. Like, there were some years that he really, really thought that he could get away with only speaking in the voice of Pikachu. And any of you familiar with the voice of Pikachu know that it is a very grating... It's a grating sound to hear after a while.
Yeah.
Especially when you're
a good point.
a fucking 3-year-old. When you ask him, do you want a snack? And he goes, Pika-Pee? Because Pikachu doesn't actually say words.
No.
Pikachu
But
is,
he's so cute.
he is kind of cute, but...
I think Pikachu is kind of cute.
Do you have a Pikachu on Pokemon Go?
Yes, and I caught a special holiday one.
You caught a Pikachu? I have not caught a Pikachu.
I got one with
This
a hat.
one looks kind of cool.
Wow, yes.
I'm just going to keep picking up prints off of this until it's gone because I don't want to waste all this paint. And also, it's kind of getting cooler and cooler as it goes around.
I know, that's what's fun. Yeah, you lift it a layer and then...
And it looks different every time. And I'm just scratching more into it every time.
I saw some really amazing ones that were just so layered they looked like 3-dimensional.
Yes. Well,
And I
that's
was
the cool
like,
thing. Like, you can do
whoa.
more over the top of all of these once you're done. Like, once you can just do more. Like, add another layer and pick some other colors up, or now it's getting smeary. What was that?
That was chair.
Was that your chair? I thought it sounded weird for a minute. We're topic hopping.
Can I use your scratchy thing? Your skewer?
Yes. But you might want to wipe it off.
Oh, okay.
Because it's got some
other.
Okay, that's less cool, but it's still kind of cool. So
wow.
I think I'm done with that one. But I think we're gonna stop recording, but keep playing for a while for sure.
Yeah, because this is fun.
This is a good time. And Lonnie's doing fun stuff now.
I'm making a poop color kind of on
No, this still looks cool though. I'm gonna definitely make some more prints before I am done for the day, but I'm gonna go wash my rag out because my rag is super gross. Also, I feel like now the cellophane that we have underneath them might be impeding the process, so I'm just gonna lay mine flat down on the table. Anyway, you guys, this is a super fun.
Yeah,
Lonnie, do you feel like you're gonna do this more often now? Like,
yeah. Yes.
I almost feel like, ooh.
Yay!
I almost feel like now that I've experimented with a homemade one, I might be more willing to invest in a store-bought one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because it's been something that has been...
Do the store-bought ones last forever? Or...
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well,
as long as
they last longer than these. I'm sure they have more preservatives in them and all that business. I'm actually going to go try washing this in the sink to see how it turns out. I'll let you guys know. I should have taken a picture of this before we actually started working on them.
Oh, yeah.
So
it looks crazy on the other side.
Yeah, there were some bubbles on the backside. So, but anyway, you guys, I think you should try this.
I really do, yeah.
And next week, I'm not really sure. That looks really cool.
Fun.
I'm not really sure what we're going to talk about next week. Because I haven't actually planned our May month of episodes, and we're supposed to maybe be doing an interview, but the guy that we're going to interview he just interviewed for a job, so I'm not really sure. I haven't heard back from him about a date, so possibly next week, but I'm thinking more likely into May, so that means I'm going to have to shift some stuff around in our recording schedule, but we do have some good ideas coming up to talk about. So anyway, until next week, go make some cool shit, yo!
Do it right now!
Right fucking now!
Damn it!
Yeah!
Good morning, Katie. This is your friend. I'm recording on the new Tascam. I'm trying to figure out what the buttons do, but every once in a while I take a break to poo.